Jess Kentmans with Guided by Equus, and I'm here today to share, I guess, kind of a perspective of something that opened up for me, I guess, yesterday and this morning, and that bringing that out to the horses actually created an opening for a whole nother perspective to be not only felt, but understood and possibly experienced too. What I acknowledged yesterday is, actually I'll go backwards for a moment. 2 weeks before my 8th birthday, I was kicked in the head by one of my horses, not intentionally, and tuned into the information that is available from a soul level, is that 2 weeks before my 8th birthday, I went unconscious and left my body, and my entire journey of my life to this point has been to come back into my body and travel on that road from being an unconscious human being to a conscious human being. I'm here now with you, so obviously all ended up being all right. But last night, for the first time in I don't know how long that I can remember, I parted my hair on this side. I've always parted my hair that way to cover this scar, cover my forehead that was kind of mishmashed, put back into place to look good. And what I realized this morning, as I really liked actually how my part was on this side instead of this side, was that I'm making visible my scars and my wounds. And not only that, but opening up to the right side, which is my intuition, which I knew that, but moving from an unconscious thing of just parting my hair on this side to consciously now parting my hair on this side feels like this whole opening right now that I'm talking about that's kind of happening for each of us on our own unique and individual basis based on who we are and our life's experiences. So I wanted to share that as my own piece and part of this wisdom that was within my body for my entire life, but until the conditions were right and I was available to receive it, that I didn't receive that until this morning. And so just inviting you to take a deep breath and drop into your own body, because when we share our experiences, what I know to be true is we give opportunity for the other to become available to what is their own wisdom that is held within their own body. And this is what I continue to talk about, the body of knowledge, right? It's within us. We have it right here. It walks with us everywhere we go, and we're carrying it. And when we can tap into it, and not from a place of our heads, because then we just try to start figuring it out, and it just goes around in circles, and we get frustrated and agitated. But when we can really, taking another deep breath, drop into our body, the answers that we need are there. And when we drop into our body, we open that door to become available to them. So I would just invite you to maybe even watch this video again and let your body start communicating with you on a whole another aspect of this that I didn't recognize until I walked out to share this with you guys in the space of the horses. I realized that doing these videos is a way for me to connect to you by not only sharing how these experiences kind of happen for me, but to be able to be vulnerable to support you and whoever you are here to support. Because when we can be vulnerable, people feel that. They trust us. They trust that vulnerability, that authentic connection, because they can feel what it has taken for you to get to where you are, and that you have that space and availability within you to support them in whatever it is they need. And we don't always know what somebody else needs. In fact, most of the time, even though we think we might, all we really need to do is show up as who we are so that they can find what they need through their experience of us. And this is what the horses have taught me, and I'm finally able to bring it to words, and that they are continuing to teach me. And so if this is how I can share their wisdom that they have helped me embody to present you with an opportunity, whether you have your own horses or whether you aren't connected to horses at all, you're connected to this, your body. And that is the greatest way to connect the spiritual and the physical that I know of, is by grounding who you are into your body each and every day, so that you have access to that information and to everything that is beyond that. So much love to you guys, and from all of my horses and myself, have a beautiful day.